All right, hello, whoever's watching this, whoever you are, because I know some people from back home. So today's topic, which I'm mad late on putting this together, today's topic is on dating in Korea, which was requested by a friend of mine from back home. You know who you are, up to no good. I guess because she got to hear a lot of my like ridiculous stories or like stupid stories or whatever. Just about dating in Korea. Now, notice the title is not hooking up in Korea, so don't be asking me inappropriate questions because that's not how I get down, just to let you know, okay? And this is the internet. Even if I had something to say, I would not be saying it here. Obviously, if you're in Korea, most of the people are Korean, right? So everyone's kind of like, what's it like dating Korean guys? Let's get to that, but let's start with the beginning. What's it like? What are the foreigners like here? Yeah, I'm gonna drop some stereotypes because that's what this is for. This is a video about stereotypes, about experiences. So let's start with the foreign guys. What you will find is that foreign guys here, let's start with the whitish ones, the Western guys, which I guess that would include, black guys, but the guys from the States, guys from Canada, whatever. So there's gonna be a ton of English teachers. Okay, so people who came, if they're not Korean, they just came to have an overseas experience. Those vary. There's because most English teachers are working class people, right? So a lot of them are just guys that if they had more money, they would probably be just laying around in Thailand, sleeping with hookers and getting high every night. But because they're not independently wealthy, they have to work and only go to Thailand and do that on a vacation. Yeah, so there's those guys. There's also people who are just lost. There's lost man boys. You see a lot of those just wandering around. And I'm not mad, because I'm kind of just doing my thing too. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a specific detailed goal, but I'm just saying that's a lot of people that just want to travel. They want to have experience, and they're out here. So it's not just the people who would rather be high and sleeping with hookers on the beach. It's other lost people who are just wandering around and end up here. So when you're looking at your Western guys, so hey, but the one thing, they're gainfully employed, okay? Because we can't be here unless we're gainfully employed. You can't say the same back home. You might meet a guy who doesn't have a job. So that's a plus. That's a plus with the foreign boys. They're gainfully employed. The other set of foreign boys are military. So there's a ton of U.S. military here. So there's military in Seoul, big base. Daegu, Pyeongtaek, I think there's a place. Down in Busan, there's some guys as well, some military down there. So there's military all over. So, those, depends. There's a mix of military stereotypes. You have, your total just kind of empty, some jarheads and stuff. And, but then you have guys that are just super straight edge and they're just I dated a guy for a while and he was pretty straight edge, just really sweet guy. From Middle America who was doing his thing, and he's like, this is my career and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna have my pension and I'm gonna open a little business or whatever when I get home. I mean, you have those guys too who are totally straight edge, and that's what it is. So foreigners, you kind of got these adventurers, kind of lost boys. You've got your super slackers, let's be real. And then you've got, your military guys. You've either got these rowdy rabble rousers. And then you got your straight edge boys who just, wanted to have a secure life for themselves and their future. I would say that's pretty much the 4 types of the foreigner guys. Now, that said, I'm not saying avoid. I'm not saying don't avoid. It depends on what you're looking for. Like I said, I don't be trying to hook up. I mean, obviously, lost boys are a great hookup because they're so lazy, they probably won't call you back. Okay? They're just like, hey, thanks, yeah, whatever, if you're around, So you can get in and get out real quick with that. That's what you're looking for. Find you a lost boy. They can't afford to keep you. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to try to front we can have this long term because they can't afford you. And they know that. Keep it simple. Okay. Military guys, they can't afford you. And they can get you stuff from the States. Let's be real. When you're really craving, Little Debbie snacks, they'll be back, guys. They'll be back. Yeah. Little Debbie snacks. You can get when you need a new pair of shoes on Amazon.com, that guy can get them. Right. So think about it. Think about it, ladies. Think about it. On the other hand, so foreign boys, there you go. Summed that up in 5 very long minutes. Korean boys. That's what everyone's been waiting for. So I came here 4 years ago. And here's something that I would tell you if you want to date Korean guys, date them again. Don't use the internet. Do not use the internet. It's so much worse than using the internet back home. Don't do it. Koreans only use the internet to just act crazy, because Koreans don't normally meet strangers and like make friendships with strangers. I'm not making this up. Ask people that you know who've been in Korea. Like, it's just not a Korean thing to do. Like, to meet a stranger and be like, hey, let's be friends. You're pretty cool. Let's hang out. It doesn't happen. So anyone who's dating on the internet is really just looking to get some, yeah, okay? And they're probably married. And I'm not exaggerating. Not everybody, obviously. But seriously, even to the point where a friend's friend got a phone call from a 24-year-old guy's wife who was like, oh yeah, so are you sleeping with Menu? Yeah. Yeah, I do speak English. Yeah, we have a kid. We live at his mom's house. Yeah. Oh, did he take you to that hotel? Did you guys, like, you know, did you do it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did he do this? Yeah. Awkward. Okay, you do not want to be that girl getting the phone call. See, I don't even know if it's good or bad, but the chick was like, yeah, we did. And I met him on this website, Korean Cupid. And he took me here. And we did it like this. And we did it like this. And he called me on this date. You should get on your man. Click. Okay. So it's happened to more than one person that I know. So online, don't do it. Just avoid if you're looking for something legitimate. Also, don't be dating your coworkers. You should already know this. If you've ever had a job, drama will ensue. I'm just telling you, people do it, but you need to be planning your transfer if you're hooking up with somebody that you working at school with. That's all I'm saying. These people hold your visa in their hands. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Okay, so we talked about online. We talked about dating your coworkers. All right, next one. We're going to talk about the way that Koreans normally meet people. Okay, so Koreans who want to date foreigners will do this. They will sign up for a language exchange. They will sign up for a language exchange and they'll be like, oh, I'm looking for, like, a guy will be like, I'm looking for a female language partner. Which basically means I'm just trying to find a girlfriend. I don't have no skills. I want somebody that can speak English. So, you know, let's meet together and pretend like we're going to study. Okay, I got played by this too because I don't know. I'm a very direct person. If you didn't figure that out, I keep it real. If I'm looking for a dude, I'm looking for a dude. Like, if I'm just, you know, whatever. Like, and I am in the husband market right now. Just spread the word. Husband market. So you gotta have your wish together. We not, yeah. But yeah, so I go and I specifically put on my profile, I'm like, hey, language exchange, I really want to learn Korean. I'm new here. I really want to learn Korean and I'm interested in Chinese. I've been studying Chinese and it's great if you know both languages, we can meet together. And I'm a nerd. You can see all these books behind me, okay? Like, there's some Korean books down at the bottom. I have another bookcase in my bedroom, has books. I wanted to study. I was real about this. And so I go meet this guy. Well, the first one, he was really something special. That's a long story. I'll leave that alone. Definitely married, retrospect. Definitely married. Definitely used to sleep with the stewardess in my building. We'll leave that alone. Okay, but the next one I went to, guy was younger. We met, and he used to study in China, so he knew some Chinese. I bring my little textbook, I got my little notebook, got some little pencils. I'm ready. I'm about to do this. We about to study. Get everything out. First of all, he's not cute. Don't come at me like that, okay? So we're sitting there, and he's like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, you know what? We're on page 2. Can we get through page 2, please? I'm still going over the vocabulary. I need help with my pronunciation. What does me having a man have to do with this? So language exchange. So another friend, she went to a language exchange. She wanted to improve her Korean and ended up dating the guy that she was meeting. She is a Kyopo girl. Another friend who is a Korean girl, she's like, oh, I had an English tutor. I would meet with him, and then we started dating. I didn't know. I'm like, that's weird. Like, how can you date someone you're, like, paying? Or, like, you dating someone that you're meeting for academic purposes? I don't know. I talk about my personality in tomorrow's video. That's why I don't get these things. I'm not, like, a normal person, apparently. Yeah. But you can meet a better quality of person at language exchange. So, yeah. And here's looking weird right there. Anyway, so yeah, better quality person. And then the most Korean way to meet people is through sogeting. So sogeting is a combination of the word soge, which is to introduce, and ing, they just put ing, introducing. So you have a Korean friend who introduces you to a Korean friend of the opposite sex with the intention of you guys possibly dating. So that's how most Koreans meet people. It's very old school. Like, they'll be like, oh, I am single, I'm looking for a boyfriend. And then, like, your mom and everybody will, like, just send you on meetings with people. It's kind of like India, only slightly less pressure. But that's how Koreans normally meet people. So if they're on the internet, they're hustling. They're doing some dirt. Like, it's not normal. So I would definitely be like, don't do it, for real. So I guess that's it. This has gone like really long. I'm gonna have to edit it. And but yeah, so dating in Korea, those are my notes. There'll probably be a part 2. I should tell a couple of personal stories because they're funny. But yeah, so dating in Korea, that's it. You got your foreign boys from the West, and you've got your Korean boys, and maybe I'll do another one on the other foreigners. So, all right, so see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll talk about my personality type and why I'm hindered in dating, and then we'll see what comes up for the rest of the week. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.